great job of sort of encapsulating that mid-20s life crisis. So, as a mid-20s, I very much appreciated that representation. I loved the imagery of the yarn and the "You suck" posters falling, sort of as each character is spiraling in self-doubt. I thought that really showed visually what they were thinking and what it feels like when you're spiraling in that way. I thought having each character have their spotlight moment was really effective so that we could really hear their inner thoughts. I thought that part was very well done. And of course, the FaceTiming with the mother was extremely accurate with her being very close up to the camera and not really caring about these poems and this hat. But yeah, overall, I thought it was very accurate, and I loved the representation.
It hit a little too close to home as a mid-20s creative with lots of different creative outlets. Yeah. He's like, uh, uh, and she like calls her mom and she's like, what do you need? And she's like, you only call when you need something. I was like, dang, how they knew my parents like that? And she's like, talking about the dad and all this stuff. Yeah, it was super relatable, is my point. It was super, super like as a mid-20s creative, I was like, dang, they really in my brain for real. They just like me for real. And then also I really like the directing style. I really like the directing style, like the style of like it's not quite like it's realistic, but it's like creative realist, if that's a phrase, where it's like the you suck papers and it's like expressive type beat. I rocked with it, yo, because I think that added to the comedy. And then also I like the lighting. Specifically when like they turn and the lighting changes, it felt practical and it felt like y'all did that in real time, which I appreciated. Whether y'all did it or not, it felt like that, and I rock with that. So
Spoke a lot of truths about hobbies and about the what we try to do with them and trying to achieve perfection. And I'm guilty of some of these things myself too. So it was really felt grounded. Really good writing, great performances. Everyone really holds their own. Just good comedic timing. And really, just it was an interesting premise and just really strong execution. And really, those are really two key ingredients for a great comedy.
They had wonderful actors. Both of them were very, very believable. The story was there. It had a beginning, a middle, and an end. I loved having the papers falling from the ceiling with like "you suck" on it and things like that as part of their thoughts. I thought that that was really creative. The voiceover for the hat, brilliant. That was so much fun. Yeah, they did a great job with the cinematography, the camera angles, the lighting, everything.
This is an adorable, relatable, and deep message of not being too hard on yourself and enjoying life's imperfect nature. They showcase how reaching agreements can be done through constructive criticism. I love the casting, the script, the performances. It's quite real. And I also liked how they touched on trauma from childhood and how they resolve it with the jumping on the bed.
A film that takes humor on what our inner self dialogues are like and manifests them to be real. The animation of the hat was unexpected, but funny, and it really does show that we all have inner dialogues, that we all ask for feedback and criticism, but sometimes we don't really want it because it confirms our worst fears. It's this was really, really humorous because of that. To take something that we all do and make it laughable and put it so basic where even mom says, "Oh, well, you used to be great. Now they tell you reality." I really did enjoy this. It was just funny taking the need for feedback and then turning it to be what we all go through, and that in the end you can probably laugh at it.
Two characters have different ideas, different concepts of hobbies. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely loved how the two, um, how they expressed their thoughts. And I definitely behave towards each other, and how they basically having a competition about who's got the most difficult hobby, because you expect like a long, long poem and then ends up being like just 2 sentences. That was really, really fun. So overall, it was a very well done short and entertaining, and they definitely pull out